Hello, Janet. Thank you for coming again for another It's Time to Face the Music.
Hi, Letitia. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So let's get down to business and face the music. So I'm going to take the ball out first. And you have number 5, right? Number 5. Let's see how lucky you are with number 5. Number 5's history.
History, okay.
So off you go.
Okay, history. It was actually a subject I really enjoyed at school. We had a very enthusiastic teacher, but he was very strong personality. He was from Liverpool, so what we called a Scouser. But I enjoyed his lessons, and I was very much interested in the kings and the queens, and especially Henry VIII. So yes, I enjoyed that, and now I like to watch programs, especially about Henry VIII. Actually, I'm very interested in his wives and that particular era. One of our, my husband and I, one of our favourite theatre productions is a production called Six, and it's the story of the wives of Henry VIII, and it's to like a very rock beat music and very very upbeat, so not dowdy or very musical West Endy, but really, really rocky. We've seen the show a couple of times, and it helps you to remember the like who was beheaded, the names and things like that. I'm not going to be put on the spot now and to try and remember them all, but we like the music, we like the show. As I say, it's one of my favorite things is the kings and queens in history.
Yeah, I think it could be as well, because we've had a lot of them. I said that in my topic about history, and since the pandemic, I'm watching quite a few video documentaries on YouTube about Henry VIII, what kind of person he was, and his wives, etc. Right then, Janet, I'm trying not to cheat, and I'm not looking at the balls. Oh dear, environment.
Good luck.
I don't think I'm going to need it. So let me just get the stopwatch ready. Here we go. Environment. Well, it's been quite trendy, this subject, in the last, I think, 10 years, when people have started to worry about our planet. Before, I just think people did what they want. They threw the waste into the rivers or to the sea. I never thought anything about it. Also, air pollution, they just let off fumes, and over the years it's been getting worse and worse. So recently we have a lot of famous people trying to get the public to understand more how important it is to look after our environment. Our environment is where we live and our surroundings. I personally am not very good at recycling. I have a sister in front of me who will testify that she has to force me in her house to recycle correctly. The tins in one bin, the paper in the other bin. But if we all did our little bit, maybe it would make a difference. But I think the big enemies are the multinational companies, where I think they don't take care of their waste products. And they also, I can imagine, paying bribes to do things which they shouldn't do. So maybe we will cry in the future when we realized we weren't so responsible as we should have been for our planet. And if you notice with the weather recently, it's crazy. It's either really cold or really hot. And that has to do with global warming. Right then, I didn't want to go on for too long, so I did time to myself. So we did 2 topics, which weren't too difficult for us. One that you like and one that I know about, believe it or not, because with my students studying English, I have to do this topic a lot. I have to do it nearly every year for 1 month, the environment and on its vocabulary, etc. So I know about it because of my students. Right then, so Janet, we're going to say goodbye to our viewers and thanks again.
Bye, everyone.
Toodaloo.
Ta-ra.
Bye.